The Albertine Graben bears signs of hope for socio-economic transformation beyond Bunyoro Kitara Kingdom and its colonies such as Buliisa to the rest of Uganda and East Africa. The current induced development in Buliisa, a subsistence region conditioned on farming, fishing and livestock, reflects socio-economic transformation. Big money received from compensation by players such as Total Energies put to use.
They impacted our clothes, our crops. We had to have a disclosure, and then later on they came and paid us. Some of the money we received from the compensation, we erected buildings. Others we used to educate our children. And now we have also invested into farming. And that is the benefit we saw with the intervention of Total Energies.
Agriculture has been the primary source of income for majority residents, and the oil works that came with the exploration by Heritage and tallow oil initially set streams of fear for the loss of properties such as land in a place without a clear alternative source of revenue.
Those of us who are impacted, our food crops were affected by the project, and as a result we received cassava stems. First of all, they started by giving us a training, and they brought us very good tubers that doesn't take long to grow. We also eat it raw when it's ready.
The $15 billion investment has enforced a facelift for Bunyoro region, redefining infrastructure such as roads in remote areas such as Buliisa, interlinking it with neighborhoods such as Hoima, Kakumiro, and opening up possibilities of employment, especially with the 8,000 job openings listed in the Tilenga Project.
Kati kuchintu kizibu kyetu singa ofuna nadala kye tulina ffe ng'abayuse enguudo tuzirina naye tetulina mirimu.
The challenge is we have the roads fine, but there are no jobs at the moment. We try to study to get jobs, but the things are not easy.
Some of those areas were not completely inaccessible. Would walk on foot through forests and bushes and hills. Without oil, I can assure you the story would be a different one. So that's why we are very grateful to this development. We're talking about billions of dollars being invested in this area. Actually, I keep saying that was never in our vocabulary here. I'm talking about billions of dollars. It's unimaginable. So it's really it's going to create a very, very big impact, and is very significant for this region and for our people.
Besides environmental discontent, more worry has been with the gross benefit the oil and gas sector would bring for national socio-economic transformation, especially in the face of the public finance mismanagement. According to the National Planning Authority, a comprehensive beneficial approach has been considered to ensure equity in resource distribution.
You must have been privy to the local content policy that we have in place that advocates for local participation in the oil and gas developments. But one key thing to note is that even those companies that are bidding for work, if you have, it used to be 5 staff, if you have more than 5 staff, you're actually mandated, it's a law, it's a requirement to contribute to the Social Security Fund. But now it even trickles down to even if you have 1 employee. It is a requirement, if I'm employed in your company, you actually meant to contribute for me in the National Social Security Fund. So I think that guys who are participating in the oil and gas development or any activities in terms of jobs and all actually contribute through the institutions that are employing them to the National Social Security Funds.
The extractives industry remains one of the most plagued areas in terms of corruption and resource mismanagement. How this will be avoided shall generally rely on stringent audits. Bronya Katsime, Smart 24 TV, Business Today.